race has been evolving for thousands of years. Through this, we've learned to adapt to our changes in the environment, including Earth's magnetic field. But what if we could use the magnetic fields from other objects to rewire our brains? This has been an ongoing question since the 1990s, whenever studies found that the left side of the prefrontal cortex in the brain was not as active in those with depression. Every 1 in 10 Americans are diagnosed with depression each year, to which are prescribed antidepressant medication in order to cure it. But what if I could tell you there was an alternative to this solution? It's called Transcranial magnetic stimulation, also known as TMS. TMS improves reaction times, memory, and cognitive abilities, while also improving the communication between brain cells through 20-minute treatments 5 days a week for 4 weeks. This all came about in 1831, when a notorious physicist, Michael Faraday, discovered that a brief magnetic field applied to a material that conducts electricity generates an electrical current flow. To understand this concept, we first must backtrack to one of our body's most fascinating cells, a neuron. Neurons constantly go through action potential, which is an electrical impulse that travels through a neuron and triggers the release of neurotransmitters in the gaps between two neurons, also known as a synapse. This process continues until a specific function is complete. When one neuron does not work, the rest following cannot work. Like a domino effect. This is why mental illness occurs. Because action potential is an electrical impulse through neurons can theoretically conduct electricity. When the TMS pulse is attached to the brain, which has a strong enough magnetic field to generate an electrical current in neurons, action potentials are stimulated in neurons to release under the skull. This allows electrically charged neurons to become depolarized and therefore positively charged. Although TMS is not proven with long-term effects yet, it is shown to cause scalp discomfort and headaches instead of the insomnia, blurred vision, dry mouth, fatigue, weight gain, nausea, and gastrointestinal distress that the antidepressant medications are known to cause. TMS is only proved to cure 50% of its patients, but that significantly decreases the amount of mental illnesses around the United States. Not to mention, 8 million individuals die each year with relation to mental illnesses or disorders. Just imagine how TMS can begin to help this number. Maybe the scientists were onto something after all.